Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Pisces Tarot with Mimi the Lightseer. Today we're going to get started with some cosmic insights and we're going to build a story around our subject. So, who and what is our subject? Who or what is our subject for today's reading? Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let it flow. Okay. So we need to give something some time. And we need to figure out what this T is. What is the T? What do we need to give time to? What do we need to give time to? What do you need to give time to? Ego. Okay? Hurt ego, getting in the way of a relationship. So somebody's ego is driving a lot of decisions right now that's unfortunately causing things to be pressured and to go through things that we normally wouldn't have to go through in a relationship because of whatever said reason. All right, Spirit, who are we talking to? Who is this message for? Is it for my water, fire, air, or earth signs? Who needs to hear this particular message? This is a general collective message. And this is for my fire signs. So my egos, Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius. This is temperament, talking about everything being done with balance and harmony, okay? And so going back to giving it some time, right? You're rushing something and it's affecting your relationships because your ego is trying to control something that is uncontrollable, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start this off with the Lightseer's deck. We're going to clarify with my mermaids. We're going to talk about the regular tarot. We're going to figure out what conversations need to be having. We're going to figure out some deadlines, okay? Figure out what in the world is going on, when it's going on, how is it going on. All right, give me a message for my fires, my Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses. Tell me, what do they need to give some time to? Okay. Temperaments. Talking about giving it time. Temperaments over here. Okay. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So somebody's been planting a lot of seeds, going back to giving it time. You're trying to manifest something that needs to work and it has not been working, okay? And when we go over here to the Hierophant, this is somebody who's usually spending time alone by himself. He's withdrawing, he's retreating, he's looking for balance, okay? And so when we think about the Hierophant, we are also often thinking about first of all, this is a major arcana, okay? But this is about personal growth and development. So it is very ironic that we're talking about one's ego being affected by this because when we talk about the Hierophant, we talk about traditions, okay? And how we conform or not conform, okay? So we're coming out of that isolation and we have the Ten of Pentacles here. And when we think about the Ten of Pentacles, we're thinking about job security, going for what we know. I'm sorry, I'm over here moving stuff around. Going for what we know, being comfortable and confident with the decisions that we're making. When we're also thinking about the Knight of Pentacles, when we think about the Knight of Pentacles, we're definitely talking about someone who is reliable and is a hard worker, but is also enjoying the fruits of their labor. You see, he's casually walking on his green pastures, okay? So this probably speaks to why the ego, okay, is here because he's used to having things to show. And ironically, there's a flower here. And as you saw at the bottom of the deck, there was a flower there. So he's used to having a lot to show for it. And when we're talking about our fire signs, we're talking about Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, people who are used to having things go their way. Subsequently, when we think about the Two of Cups, we're thinking about people coming together. You know, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. We're filling each other's cups. We're making people feel with their heart that they're doing the right things with their career and being able to move forward. But all of a sudden, Now we got to have balance. And when we think about this, there's a balance between a masculine and a feminine energy here. And when we're talking about temperance too, we're also talking about like just that overall harmony. Okay. So whatever is happening now is starting to cause friction within a relationship or a partnership that was going according to plan, because people are getting caught up in their ego, not willing to give it some time to grow and to manifest. Okay. When we think about the seven of wands here, we're thinking about the recognition that comes usually with that good news, which also feeds the ego over here. But apparently that's not happening right now. So all of your hard work and all of your effort that you've been working towards achieving, you're not getting that immediate feedback. And so we're talking about here the Emperor. And when we're talking about this fire sign male, this is somebody who's very authoritative. This is somebody who is a leader, who is very strategic, a father figure, but very calculating in the way that we move. So now we know that we're talking about an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male, who is calling the shots and used to running things. And now he's feeling like he's losing that pizzazz, or that statue, if you will. And as a result, he is now reminiscing on how things used to be and what's making him feel good in this moment, because right now he's losing himself, he's losing his identity, right? And what Spirit is saying is that we need to give it some time to manifest. We need to give it some time to let divine timing continue to nurture this, but you need to get rid of your ego. Okay. And that's very, very, very hard for any Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person to ever shed for them to ever shed their ego. That's who they are. Okay. So let's figure out why this person needs to shed their ego. Why does my fire sign men need to leave their ego, their willpower, the things that make them passionate, that helps them grow and be desirable? Why do they need to leave this? Leave that ego behind and take a leap forward towards something else? There's a woman involved. There you go again. All right, and then we have the Five of Swords. So what is happening here is we have the Empress energy. It's a lot of major arcana. So basically, fellas out there who's listening to this, if you don't make the right decision, you're going to fuck around and mess up your relationships with your woman. We have right now, and in this picture, she's pregnant. So there's a woman that is here that is giving birth or to a lot of positive things in your life right now. It may not physically be a pregnancy because it would have come up by now, but there's a woman that's in your life that is very abundant and it's very fruitful in giving you all the support that you need here. And that's what's causing you to feel like you're able to take that personal growth and transformation. You both are going to benefit from the outcome of this if you just learn how to slow down. But because you're letting your ego drive this train, this is going to end up causing you the respect that you have currently in your relationship, which is over here. It's going to cause her to lose that respect for you. And with this Five of Swords here, if you look at her, she's looking like, oh, I cut myself. Like, what in the world? Okay. And so when we think about the Five of Swords, we're talking about somebody feeling like this is a tumultuous, abusive situation that's going on here. And maybe because we're talking about your ego, maybe you're getting all puffed up and you're blurting out and you're being very rude and dismissive to her and you're hurting her feelings. See? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So that tells me you're looking to move everything. You want everything now. And that's why I'm saying here, give it time. Give it time. You want everything to happen right here, right now. And you're pissing off your empress. You're pissing off your woman over here, okay? And she's saying, whoa, 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 whoa. If you don't calm down and take this temperament down, I'm going to get on down because I don't like the way that you're treating me up in here, okay? And I can't say that I blame you, girl. Okay, so why is our Empress getting irritated with this abusive relationship? And why is it that there needs to be some temperance here? Ha! Temperance again. I can't make that up. Balance. Stress. I just said that. The stress. Ten of Swords, okay? So going back to this temperance again, this is all about you, sir. You have the ability to strengthen and become a better person If you just learn how to take a chill pill and have some self-control, that's all she's asking for you to do, is to give it time, have some discipline, slow down, stop stressing me and everybody else out with your baloney over here. Because with this Ten of Swords, sir, yes, this is painful growth. But if you slow down, I promise you, with this Knight of Wands over here, if you could just learn how to slow down, I promise that you're going to see the fruit of your labor of what you're trying to build over here, okay? But you got to learn how to slow down. You got to learn how to slow down. You over here, you're tripping right now. You're tripping, okay? What's the timing? How much time does this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius man need to give before, or how much time does she need to give him before she gets on down? Because his ego is creating problems. It's an off balance of power right here. And, you know, people over here thinking about how it used to be. And we need to stop thinking about how it used to be, because you ain't running the show no more, nigga. You are falling apart right now. And you need me to help keep you afloat until August. So if you don't sit down and wait a minute, August is only a couple of weeks away. Like, what are you doing here? Okay, so let's get some oracle cards to figure out what in the world is going on, because things are going to change in August, but you got to give it time. Right now, until August comes, this year, next year, whenever, it ain't that far. Okay, it ain't that far. You got to have a spirit of gratitude. You need to have a spirit of gratitude. Okay, what else? You ought to be thankful. Somebody want to take care of you, want to love on you and be there for you and support you. What is wrong with you? Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Well, if you know that, why are you sitting up here being mean to this girl? Why are you sitting over here disrespecting her? What is wrong with you? Oh my God, I need a word for the woman. I need a word for the woman, because this is some bullshit going on over here. I don't like the way you treating her, sir. I don't like it at all. I do not like how you over here treating my girl. This ain't right. You need some luck. Oh, sis. You got a mess on your hands, okay? You got a mess on your hands. Last stretch. Is it anything that this man wants to say to you? Is there anything that this man wants to say to you? He said, I'm on a mission. He said, together we're an unstoppable force. We have purpose together, and I am determined to live it out with you. We are perfect together, but we can overcome any obstacles if we work together as a team. Yeah, but you being real disrespectful to her. You being very hurtful to her. And you're up here popping off, letting your ego drive and stuff and talk out the side of your neck instead of appreciating the person that you have holding you down. What does God have to say about this for you, girl? If life hands you lemons, make lemon cupcakes, okay? It says, God is our refuge and our strength and ever-present help in the time of trouble. Yeah, girl, you're going to need some prayer, because this man is over here out of doggone control. He don't know what he over here doing. He over here talking at the side of his neck while he's sitting over here being egotistical. Can't wait for 2-3 weeks just to let things come into fruition. Sitting over here reminiscing, trying to be all in your feelings about what's in the past, and you're causing things to be off balance, okay? You're causing things to be off balance, and that's just not going to work for us today, okay? We're going to have to get some positive energy going on over here. So the word is, I express with my creativity, my unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Yeah, but it's in demand, but you ain't giving it time. You gotta give it time, okay? So with that, I am Mimi the Lightseer. Thank you so much for checking out Pisces Tarot. I will talk to you later when your business becomes my business.